Hello out there, I am Bertin from the Democratic Republic of Congo and I've been in India for almost 4 years now. Yeah, 3 years and more. And there's so many things which I found in India which are so amazing. And among the things which always astonish me in India, there are some of the things which you will find being clearly illegal with severe punishment in India, which in my country, they are completely free on normal things. So I'm going to give you today 5 things which are completely normal in the Democratic Republic of Congo. All things which I can do easily in Congo, but which are found illegal in India or either in the states where I am in Gujarat. So let's go. Number 5. If you find money anywhere around which is more than 10 rupees without reporting it, you are committing a crime. 10 rupees, how much is that in US dollar? I think it would be around, if 74 rupees is $1. Oh my god, mathematics is really complicated. Okay, but it's just less than $1, less than $0.5, less than $0.2 I guess. So it just shows how the country wants people to be so serious with money. Don't take things which are not yours. Like, people are forced to be genuine and to be transparent. This is something so amazing, which in my country, if you find money around, I don't think there is a law like that, but there is literally no one who can judge you for finding money around and not reporting it. Like, you're free. Even if I can catch you with my money, even if I saw you picking it down on the ground, there is nothing which can make me take you to the police because I saw you picking down my money. I don't know how good it is, but another thing, flying a kite without a permission. This is something which I've been doing in my whole childhood without a permission. I never asked for a permission, and I think it's because maybe in my country there is no festival or anything which involves kites so much, like everywhere. But in India there is literally a festival about kites where a whole family will literally gather to fly kites and have a holiday just specifically for that. So I think they have a reason of doing it. But in my country, especially in my childhood, I used to fly a lot of kites, and I never ever thought that I would need to have a permission. Feels kind of a car or a bike which I have to drive around, and I need the permission and the driving license for a kite. Yeah, but it's a cool thing since there are a lot of people who do it actually in India. Another thing which I don't think I'm going to spend so much time on this is failing suicide. If you fail suicide, you're guilty. If you finished by doing it, it's okay, you're good to go. But if you failed, that is a punishment for you. Let's go to the next one. Public display of affection. I was so shocked when I first heard of this. Oh my god. There is no way you can do anything which shows that you have affection towards someone else. I don't know, kissing or anything which can show publicly that you have affection for someone else. It's not allowed here. When in my country, of course, it's not a purely Western country where you can literally kiss in the street, but at least there's some of the things which, like hugging or expressing so much emotion in the street, can be somehow tolerated. Like, we can watch it being done in the street and be like, yeah, it's okay. I never saw people like intimacy kissing in Congo. I never saw that. Or maybe so far in all the freaking countries which I visited, I never saw that. But I could see people holding hands or hugging or playing or doing stuff which clearly show that they're in love and they appreciate, so they have affection for each other. When in India, it's really so kind of strict. And of course, there's some other things which I noticed that like Indians don't have a lot. There are things like getting too close to each other. I don't see them being so often in India as comparatively to my country. Like, for example, hugging. Yeah, of course, like everywhere people do hug. But in India, I don't see people getting so close when it comes to the body comparatively to how in my country. A lot of people possibly go with the namaste or with so many other things which makes that you can greet or appreciate someone else, but they don't get too close as much as in my country. I think that's my own way of seeing. Maybe someone else might see, but I've seen it different, but that's how I view it. And if it happens that you publicly show your affection to someone, you have a chance of going to jail or being punished or just being called guilty for showing affection. So strange, huh? That's India, and I think they have a reason of doing that. Should get a room. Anyways, let's continue. The other thing which, okay, please just understand what I'm going to say. I think maybe this may sound so awkward to Indians, but the other thing which really, okay, it might not sound awkward, but they have to understand how different we are. The other thing which was so strange for me is when I came to Gujarat, especially being specific, is when I came to Gujarat and found out that beef is banned. Like literally being honest, I've been living the biggest part of my life in Congo, being specific. I eat beef almost every day. For the biggest time, we had like there is a chance of 80% the dinner which I have in Goma, there is a chance that 80% of that is going to be beef. And that's because it's the thing which is almost everywhere, is the thing which almost every farmer is bringing to us. Chicken is not mostly taken as comparatively to beef, and beef is mostly taken, it's somehow cheaper, and I think people like it, though because of taking it so often I'm no longer so much a fan of beef. But in India, one thing which I kind of knew when I came in India was how the cow is holy in India, and I never knew about that. But the thing which really shocked me when I knew about it, and to be honest I actually knew about it just recently, and I was asking just the question of why I don't see anyone eating beef, it's just when I came to find out that beef is banned in Gujarat, and consuming it would take you to a punishment which can take you to jail, which is something so strange. And I think they have a reason of doing it, especially because of the faith which they have. And it's something really contradictory to my country, or to where I am coming from in Congo. So I hope with all the stuff which I just spoke here, I kind of brought a clarity into some of the things which really amaze me in India. And these things come again to explain how the differences may happen from moving from one country to another, in culture, in law, in the way of behaving toward things, in the way of handling things. Stuff might change from one country to another, and I'm kind of happy with how India tried to customize everything around religion, faith, culture, the behaviors of people, morals of people, ethics of people. I think it's a very wonderful thing, because almost all the things which I just gave here, they are not that they are bad things or they're ridiculous things, but they're things which, according to how people do live in India, specifically in a certain specific place, it's helped them to run their life much better. For example, flying kites, there is of course a festival where they have to fly kites, and it might be dangerous if everyone can fly kites without having a permission. It may lead to a lot of things. It may lead to a lot of things, pollution, disorder, and a lot of stuff. So if there is a way that it can be organized, I think it's a much better thing. And it's so good that the government actually think of customizing things based on their population, which I think some countries miss, which they just follow the idea of, since it's accepted in another place, then maybe we should do it also. Like, okay, let me not speak of this. I wanted to speak of alcohol. Like most countries, almost so many countries have almost the same age of alcohol, of where you are allowed to have beer. Almost most of them are around 18, 21, 17 and stuff like this, which I think no one of them was thinking of, like, what if I needed it at 5 years old? Okay, I'm just joking, but having things which are made according to a population, it's a very cool thing. And congratulations India for doing that. Thank you so much for being here, and catch you next time on another video. Boom.